YouTube and welcome to another video and welcome to my channel, The Art of Perfumery. And today I'm going to bring you the review of another Arabian or another Middle Eastern fragrance. Today I bring you the review of Oud Mood from the house of Lattafa. Take a look at this box or tube. Take a look at this presentation. So by now you probably know how in love I am with my Arabian fragrances. It wasn't long ago that I started talking about it, and now I have a kind of, I'd say, a huge collection of these kind of fragrances. Why? Because first of all, they have great performance, they have outstanding presentation, and especially they are very cheap. Take a look at the presentation now. It comes in this beautiful box. Actually, it's more like a tube, and it looks almost like a mix of a luxurious jewelry box or a chocolate box. Beautiful presentation. The presentation is fantastic, especially when you consider the price point. This thing cost in Ireland, where I got mine from, Amazon.uk. It costs from 12 to 15 pounds. It's absolutely insane. I don't know how they do it. The presentation is better than most of my 100-pound fragrances. And then when you look at the bottle, I'm going to show you the bottle, it's even more impressive. It really makes very impressive about the price point. Take a look at this bottle. It's absolutely insane. The bottle is gorgeous. It feels premium in the hand. The bottle is very heavy. The sprayer works very well. Absolutely fantastic bottle. Top quality juice. It's insane. I absolutely don't know how they do it. The performance of this thing is stellar as well. So what not to like about this, because the presentation is gorgeous. Okay, let's jump right into the notes, and then I'm going to apply the fragrance and I'm going to jump right into the review. At the top we have rose, saffron and pimento. In the middle we have oud, caramel, floral notes and patchouli. And in the base we have amber, woody notes, incense and musk. Okay, if we consider the amount of notes that we find in this fragrance and the price point, two things comes to my mind. First of all, it could be a complete disaster because this thing is cheap and it's very complex. Or secondly, it could be absolutely beautiful. Thank God the second is the right one. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to apply the fragrance. You watch the distribution. I tell you, the distribution on this thing is as good as the Dior distribution. Take a look. Absolutely amazing. Look at that mist. Absolutely amazing distribution. I'm going to smell the fragrance and then I'm going to jump right into the review. What a beautiful opening. So how am I going to put this in words now? Okay, the fragrance opens very sweet and also very resinous. The opening of this fragrance is very complex as well. I say it's complex because I get a lot of notes in this opening. I get a lot of rose, oud, saffron and also amber. The fragrance also opens very Arabian. So if you're familiar with this Arabian, Middle Eastern sense, you know exactly what I mean, because it opens very dense, very resinous, and also very sweet. Like I said, you have to have a sweet tooth to like this fragrance. This fragrance opens with this very typical Lattafa signature. I get this Lattafa DNA. I own a few Lattafa scents, and I get this Lattafa DNA in a few of other fragrances as well of this house. I get the DNA in this fragrance as well. This is Oud Mood Elixir. I get the same oud rose resins vibe. The difference is this has a very animalic leather. It's another beautiful scent with a great performance as well. And I also get the DNA in this fragrance as well. Opulent oud with this oud rose saffron caramel combo as well that we are used to these Lattafa fragrances as well. So really nice, really striking opening. I would say if you're used to this sweet Arabian scent, you're definitely gonna love this. But if you're not used to it, you might find this a bit too heavy or a bit too sweet or a bit too much for you, maybe a bit too different as well. So I would say give it a few wears and see how you get on. Wear this on the perfect occasion, the perfect weather, perfect environment. See the reaction of people around you, because this is actually beautiful. But I would never recommend this as a blind buy. As the fragrance develops, the amber jumps to the surface, and I'm telling you, I get a lot of amber, I get a lot of resins in this fragrance. This is a very resinous fragrance. This fragrance, it turns into this sweet rose, oud, saffron combo. It's like the notes are dipped in a viscous, almost a sticky syrup with melted caramel added to it. It's a very nice fragrance, very sweet, actually a work of art for its price. And another thing as well, because this fragrance has a lot of rose and florals as well, I would say this is definitely a unisex fragrance. I would say it's a unisex because it's going to please women, because it's sweet, it's floral, it's sexy, it smells edible. This thing is going to be perfect on a woman, and also it's going to be perfect on a man as well, because of that combo oud saffron as well. It's going to please both genders. So this fragrance actually, it has elements that's going to please women, and also has elements that are going to please men as well. As the fragrance develops, the fragrance doesn't develop much. It develops in a few things that I'm going to tell you what happened when it develops. This fragrance is going to get a bit more resinous and also a bit more creamy. When I say a bit more creamy, because this fragrance has a lot of vanilla, and this vanilla is going to mix with these resins and also the caramel as well. I don't know why Fragrantica didn't list vanilla as a note in this fragrance, because I get a lot of vanilla in this fragrance, especially after 2 to 2.5 hours. To be precise, I get a lot of vanilla in this fragrance. And like I said, after 2.5 hours, the vanilla jumps to the surface, and as the time goes by, this vanilla is going to get more powdery, and the fragrance goes like that, powdery and sweet, and end its life, I'd say sweet, woody, powdery, with this mix of vanilla, caramel, and also resins as well, and also with a touch of rose and oud. The rose and the oud is going to last throughout the lifetime of this fragrance as well. So it ends very beautiful, it starts very beautiful. It's actually a very nice and complex fragrance. So if you ask me, Mark, what is your overall thoughts about this fragrance? What do I think about this fragrance? I simply love it. I absolutely love this fragrance for a few reasons. This fragrance is fun to wear, it's well blended, it's sweet, it's gourmand, it performs great. The presentation of the fragrance is amazing, absolutely amazing. And on top of all of that, this thing is super cheap. Like I said, it costs from 12 to 15 pounds. It's absolutely unbelievable. You can't beat that. So there's absolutely, with this price point, there's absolutely nothing to dislike about this fragrance. Okay, this was my review. Now I'm gonna take Oud Mood to the ratings. Let's see the ratings for Oud Mood now. And here goes my ratings for Oud Mood from the house of Lattafa. I think I already said everything I needed to say about the presentation. This presentation is absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at the box. The box is absolutely amazing. The bottle is even better. This thing looks better than most of my niche fragrances. This is actually a niche presentation. Like I said, the sprayer works very well. The cap is made of metal and it locks in place. You can hold the bottle by the cap. This thing is amazing. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 for the presentation. We go now for seasons. What is the best season to wear this scent? This is definitely a scent made for fall and winter, because this thing is heavy, this thing is dense, this thing is sweet. So definitely fall and winter, cold days, cold nights. We go now for occasions. What is the best occasion to wear this scent? Definitely this was made for night wear as well. This is a perfect clubbing scent. It's perfect for clubbing because it lasts long and it projects very well as well. It's actually very good for night wear. It's perfect to go out with friends. It's perfect for dating as well. This is a perfect date scent because this is very warm, it's resinous, it has this sex appeal, it's gourmand, it has this mix of resins, vanilla, and also caramel as well. This is so sexy, an absolute gorgeous scent for dating as well. For dating, I would say 2 to 3 sprays max, you're good to go. Don't overspray it because this thing is very strong. This smells kind of casual to me. I wear this in a casual scenario and maybe a casual chic, but I wouldn't go further. I wouldn't go for something more formal because this is fun to wear. It's kind of like this kind of scenarios. We go now for performance. How does this thing perform? This thing projects on my skin 3.5 to 4 hours strong projection, and the longevity is over 13 hours. This thing lasts all day. Doesn't matter how early you apply this thing, how late you go back home, how late you have your shower, this thing will still be on your skin. This thing is beast mode all the time. And finally, go to smell. How does this thing smell? It smells great. It smells very good, especially if you consider the price point. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 for the smell. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my content, please don't forget to hit like button, don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and please don't forget that I'm Mark Lacerda, and I see you in the next video. Be good, be safe.